Welcome back, my people. Don't forget, we are still on making your marriage work. And now we're looking at how to build emotional closeness between couples. How to build emotional closeness between couples. One, create a regular schedule as well as spontaneous time devoted to hard talk. That one enter. I got to one of my friends. He will say that one enter. So create a regular schedule as well as spontaneous time devoted. That time is specifically designed for hard talk. What is hard talk? Hard talk are undistracted. They are undistracted, devoted couples communication time. They are undistracted, devoted couples communication time. So we are saying that create a regular schedule as well as spontaneous time devoted for hard talks. Remember in my former video, I once said that 8, 6, 7:30 to 4:30 or 5 p.m. belongs to the office. We are not disputing that one. But from 5:30 down to 7, 8, I spend it with my wife. What do? We sit down to discuss. We sit down to communicate. We sit down to gist. I spend that time gisting with her, where she tells me, babe, how was your day? Today it wasn't easy. Oh, this, that, that. We discuss. So regular schedule as well as spontaneous time devoted to hard talk, discuss, create specific moments for her. Madam, create specific moments where you and Oga can sit down alone and talk and discuss. Everybody loves to express him or herself. So create time for communication. That is the essence of all you are saying. So hard talks are undistracted, devoted couples communication time. You are required to turn off all devices. All media needs to be shut down, and focus needs to be concentrated on each other. Anything that will distract you guys should be shut down. This moment is meant for just you and me, you and your wife. Sit down. That moment just for two of you to discuss, express yourself, express how you feel. If you are offended through the day, tell Oga. If something happen and you're not happy, tell madam. That time is just for two of you alone, two of you alone. Find a quiet. I remember the environment must be quiet. Find a quiet, undistracted place is supremely important during conversation. Now, this is what happens. Maybe people are married, 12 years in marriage, you have gotten 3, 4 children. Because you want to spend solid moments with your wife, you can just, if the children are old enough, because children, go to your room, or you take your wife out on a 20 to 30 minutes stroll, 20 to 30 minutes walk. That 20 to 10 minutes, that should be a solid time for two of you to discuss. Pour your hearts. Tell him or her how much you love her. Let madam tell you how much he loves you. So find a quiet place. Remember, undistracted place is supremely important. Find a quiet place and discuss. You can also decide to send the kids to play in other room if they are old enough. Getting out of the house for a 20 minutes walk will do enough good if the children are old enough to be left alone or cooperate. The time must be spent with an attitude of considering the other person and not correcting or attacking. These moments you want to share with your loved one, you're not going there to start attacking him or her. No. That time is dedicated, as that's the right word to use. That time is dedicated for beautiful moments. It's dedicated for conversation. That's not the time for you to start pointing fingers, start correcting, and start shouting. Do that one in your parlor. But this time, spend it together. Together. It's not a time for you to start pointing or start correcting errors. No, it's a time for people to discuss hard issues. Hard issues. Hard issues. So find a quiet place, undistracted. Shut down. If you want to use the parlor, shut down every form of distraction. Shut them down. And this time should be dedicated for two of you. So number two, say come from a place of intention. Please, this thing you want to do, Be intentional about it. Be intentional about it. Be willing to communicate. Let that willingness be there. You should not be coerced to do it. Be willing to communicate. Be vulnerable with them. When you are having this nice time with your partner, be vulnerable. You know, when you are starting a conversation like this, madam might not be used to it. Madam might be, I beg you, I beg you. Be vulnerable. Understand? Open your heart to be open. The beginning might look stress or whatever, but the end of it, be intentional, because the end is for good. So be vulnerable. Open your heart to receive. Because madam will tell you, this is my husband self. Before, no, before they take care of me, but now you don't change. Madam will tell you, don't change. The essence is be vulnerable. Accept the areas that she is not finding funny. Accept and be willing to amend. Focus on maintaining trust. Focus on maintaining trust. Essence is to build the relationship, to create oneness. So focus on maintaining trust. Practice empathy with them. Find balance. Come to terms. At the end of it, after people have sat down, you poured your hearts together and all that, you've seen, madam, I've told you the area that she's not happy with, and you have also explained. So now, the essence is find a balance. Okay, from today, I'm going to do this one. You got to find a balance and come to terms to build the relationship. Stay tuned for the next video.